Hey guys, it's Logan. I'm here on Cold Steel's website, and I've tried to do stuff like catalog reviews before, go through and look at each individual knife in a company's catalog, and talk about why I haven't bought it yet, or why I did buy it, or stuff like that. And I just can't make those videos interesting. I've tried, and they end up like 20 minutes long, and me not saying very much. But here, Cold Steel just released a whole bunch of new stuff for 2013. It's the 7th right now. I assume this will go up on the 8th. So I thought I'd go through and show you the stuff that I'm more interested in and talk about some of it. So their first item is the 1970 Cutlass left-handed version. Not very interested. My problem with Cold Steel swords is that a lot of them cost as much as a cheap gun. I think that speaks for itself. It's a cool hobbyist type item, but for self-defense, I mean, clearly you're better off with a pistol. Here we have an all-terrain chopper, one of their machete type designs. I like that. That's pretty cool. I probably won't be buying one, but I do want to buy one of their machetes. There's the Barong machete. Same thing, cool, but that's probably not the one for me. Here we have some Best Pals, some more push dagger type stuff. It's possible, not real high on my list. Bowie machete. It's a foot-long machete Bowie. I like it. Probably not. Sort of just showing you guys this stuff, sort of wanting some of it I want to definitely pick up here in the future. Here we have the Bowie Spike, they're calling it, and this I like a whole lot. They sell these really cheap, and they are pretty cool. See if it says. This is the Krupp, or I don't know if it's Krupp, the 4116 stainless or the 4116 stainless. I think that's pretty cool. Comes with a neck sheath, the bead chain lanyard. Yeah, I think that one I'll probably buy. Looks like they're replacing their spikes with that one and another one. They got some trench knives, calling this one the Chaos Double Edge. That looks really uncomfortable. There's probably enough space that doesn't get in the way of your fingers. That's pretty cool. I definitely like the idea of seeing a trench knife from a big name company. Depending on the price, I could be interested in that. Their list prices here are ridiculous. It's like $100 this, so it could be as low as $40. We'll just have to see. Again, this is being filmed on the GoPro. I hope it's not completely terrible. We got the Code 4. Looks like a new series. Handle scales are aluminum. Got cool blade profiles. Not really interested. It just... Nothing completely stands out about that to me. I'm sure it's fine. Again, probably cheap. Those are AUS 8 blades listed as 100. Who knows what it'll come down to. And then different blade profiles. So those are pretty cool. Looks like a new series they're introducing. Here is the Counterpoint XL. That is pretty cool. Wonder how Chad feels about that. See how long that is. 6-inch blade. So that's an even bigger counterpoint. Got a drop point spike, calling this the Hideout. I like that. That's pretty cool. This is listed as $31. This could be really cheap. If it is, I may pick it up. Always looking for cheap, cool knives. Marauder. It looks a lot like a couple of their other designs, but I don't know. That's cool. I definitely don't have a problem with that. Got a Peacemaker 1, Peacemaker 2 and 3, sorry. Again, cool, no problem with them. Looks like another cheap outdoors type knife. Here, this is really cool. Poleaxe. That is awesome. That's beautiful. I've been meaning to pick up one of their spears, something like that. Just for zombie videos, I think that'd be cool, and maybe the poleaxe is the one. We'll just have to see. Royal Kukri machete, that's pretty cool too. A more bent spine than their other Kukri machetes. Got a Smatchet. I don't have a problem with this other than the name. Cold Steel is proud to breathe new life into the classic World War II knife called the Smatchet. Famed for its countless exploits in the trenches, the rubble-strewn streets, and the thick jungle, it carved out a reputation for ferocious effectiveness that still echoes today. Okay, I guess they're really calling it the Smash It. That's okay. Here are the Talwars. These are pretty cool. I'm glad to see a knife from Cold Steel. That thumbplate wave thing they've going, apparently, apparently they're not having to pay for the trademark to use that as a wave feature, and I think that's awesome. I think that should be on all their knives. I have no clue why it's not on the new Voyagers. Yeah, they've got 4-inch blade and 5.5-inch blade Talwars. Depending on the price, I could definitely pick one of these up. More spikes. Got a Tonto spike and a Tokyo spike. No problem with those. Again, probably the clip Bowie one is the one I'll pick up. The Trench Hawk trainer. It's their one of their tomahawks. They made a trainer version. That's pretty cool. Again, looking at picking up one of those. The Trench Knife double-edged trainer and the Trench Knife Tonto trainer. Those are pretty cool as well. Definitely no problem with their trainers. Two-handed katana machete. I thought this was already on their catalog. Pretty sure I've seen that before. I could be wrong. And here are the XL Recon 1 Tonto and clip points. Those look pretty cool. Again, here's another knife design that I've got no clue why they don't have the thumb plate so that people can wave them open. Otherwise, no problem with it. And that is the end of their new stuff for 2013. I would say first we may pick up, some of the cheaper stuff like this. If they're saying $30, that could come out for like $15. It may stay $30. I don't know. Probably a Talwar. I'm liking that. Want to pick up a couple more pocket sword type knives. The Bowie spike, sure. The trainers, me and Chad are looking at a couple of ways. We want to make some videos and we want to do it just for ourselves. Did I even talk about the Warcraft Tonto? This is a very expensive Tonto, apparently. CPM 3V high carbon, but they're listing it as $300, so I'm not particularly interested. I'm sure it's great, but I just don't have a use for a Tonto that costs that much. But anyway, so for the trainers, we're looking at, doing some knife fighting practice type stuff, whether that's with plastic trainers. I've been thinking about maybe picking up some cheap knives and doing some torture testing for you guys to see, and then grinding the edges completely off those to use those. But I think maybe before the end of the month, you guys could expect to see some knife fighting type sparring video. And I don't know, I think that'll be really cool. So that is my summary of Cold Steel's new stuff for 2013. Haven't seen any videos on this yet, so I thought I'd put one out. Definitely some interesting stuff. Looking forward to it in 2013, and I'll try to stay on top of it as more companies release their new stuff for 2013. I'll try to get my opinions on those out there too, so you guys can know what to expect. Hopefully these videos sort of inform you as to what I think is cool, what I'm looking at buying. But yeah, there's that. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more of the same.